Welcome back to the Print 3D channel and another episode of the product unboxing. On this episode of the unboxing, we're going to check out this package I got from All Professional 3D. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here on the product unboxing. Recently, one of my good buddies, Chris Russell on Facebook, reached out to me and said that his friend Andreas over at All Professional 3D would like to send me over some samples to try out on the channel. And of course I agreed. I love samples, and I love testing new filament. And sure enough, within a couple of days, the package arrived on my doorstep, and I'm ready to open up this box and check out some filaments. Let's do this. Okay, so here's the box, and it's a pretty good sized box. Feels like there's a whole roll of filament in here, and I'm really happy to see that. The small samples of filament that you usually get aren't really enough to print anything. You could probably print a chess piece or a benchy with no infill, or even something even smaller. You need at least half a roll of filament to do proper testing and a good review. So heads up guys, please send out half rolls or full rolls of filament if you really want us to test out your filament. Don't send those little sample bags. They really don't do anything, and they don't come on a spool, which makes them even harder to handle. So let's go ahead and open this up and let's see what's inside. Got my trusty X-Acto knife, remember safety first. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got. Now, All Professional 3D does make an awesome line of filament, and they have different types of filament. It's not just PLA or ABS. I believe they also have PETG, and they also are manufacturing a cleaner filament, which I think is in this box. So let's check it out. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. Good taping job on the box. Can barely get it open. All right, so the box is open. Let's put away our X-Acto knife so we don't cut ourselves. And let's see what we got in the box. All right, so first thing I'm seeing is All Professional 3D business card here. It's got a nice little calendar on the back. And I believe this is their cleaner filament, so this should be interesting to try out. It comes in a nice sealed bag, and there's enough in here to do a couple of clean extrudes, so this is a good sample. So this is a good one. And we have a full roll. Look at that. A nice full roll of Russell Blue. So this is really cool. It's in a sealed bag. It's got a silica pack in it. Let's go ahead and open this up and check out the quality of the filament. All right, so we have our package here. Let's go ahead and pierce it and see what kind of filament we're looking at. Now, I recently did some testing on Matter Hacker's Pro PLA, and that's been pretty much my benchmark for all filaments from now on. So I'm hoping that the All Professional 3D can stack up quite well. So let's find the end of the spool here. Right off the bat, it almost looks translucent. I don't know if you can see that, but it almost looks translucent. So let's pull the filament out and see what it feels like. Well, that one was pretty stiff and broke immediately, so that's not a good sign, but you never know with filament. Oh, it's unraveling a little bit. It's pretty flexible. It's got kind of a rough finish. It's not very smooth. Some of the other filaments are super smooth, but I have a feeling that's just the filament type. We'll do some testing and measuring on this as soon as we get it fired up in the printer, and I'll run out a couple of sample prints and we'll show those off in the review. But for now, this is just a product unboxing. All right, so there you have it. We have a full roll of PLA in the color of blue. I believe this is Russell Blue, so this will be a really cool addition to my filament collection. And I'll do some testing and I'll show you guys the results as soon as I have them. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of the product unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. There wasn't a lot to see. We did get a full roll of filament, which is very nice. And we got some of the cleaning filament that they're testing at All Professional 3D. And I'm going to give this a whirl and make sure it works good on my printer. Of course, I have the gMax 1.5 XT Plus, and I print large things, so it'll come in handy for cleaning out the extruder. So thank you again for joining me here on the product unboxing. I hope you found this interesting. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment and like on those videos, and join me again on the very next episode of the product unboxing. Thank you, Andreas. I'm going to start testing this right away.